Ipob fought the suspension of Abba Kyari. Ipob's ECPA fought suspension of Abba Kyari. Why? A disciple of embattled Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, Simon Ekpa, has kicked against the suspension of Deputy Commissioner of Police Abba Kyari. Nigerian News reports that the IGP, Baba Usman Akali, had, in a letter to the Police Service Commission dated 31st July 2021, recommended the suspension of the officer in line with the internal disciplinary processes of the force. It will be recalled that the Nigeria Super Cup Kyari has a bribe allegation against him by Ramon Abbas, popularly known as Hush Puppy. Hush Puppy had claimed that he bribes Nigeria's celebrated police chief Abba Kyari. U.S. court documents reveal. Reacting in a post on his Twitter handle, Simon Ekpa noted that Kyari's suspension has vindicated his earlier stance that Nigeria is a breeding ground for criminals. He wrote, "We have been vindicated again. Nigeria breeds criminals. The recommendation of the IGP to suspend criminal Abba Kyari is another confirmation they are all criminals. What is suspension? They didn't know how bad the situation was until they watched our exposition, faced with tears of joy." According to the statement recommending Kyari's suspension, the IGP noted that the suspension is also expected to create an enabling environment for the NPF, that is Nigeria Police Force Special Investigation Panel, to carry out its investigations into the weighty allegations against DCP Abba Kyari without interference. The suspension is without prejudice to the constitutional presumption of innocence in favor of the officer. The Special Investigation Panel, SIP, comprising 4 senior police officers, is headed by DIG Joseph Igbenuke, the Deputy Inspector General of Police in charge of the Force Criminal Investigations Department. The SIP inter alia is to undertake a detailed review of all the allegations against DCP Abba Kyari by the U.S. government as contained in relevant documents that have been unveiled by the Nigeria Police Force by the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI. The SIP is also to obtain detailed representation of DCP Abba Kyari to all the allegations levied against him, conduct further investigations as it deems fit, and submit recommendations to guide further actions by the force leadership on the matter. What is suspension in the first place? And that is what Simon Ekpa is talking about. That means it goes beyond that. You know, just like we said the other time, the reminder of Abaribe, Senator Abaribe, to Abba Kyari, that the mistake he made was killing Biafrans for no just cause. A lot of innocent people's life were taken. But some people are saying that, oh, then why is it that they were killing police officers, this and that? It's the same way people will not believe that, the same way there was an attack on police station when the former IGP, without any investigation, without anything, just concluded that it was IPOB. And that is what they have been running with. They have been running with. Hypocrisy is just the bane of this country. Very, very unfortunate. You know, when they said they have a panel of people that will be investigating, I just laughed. If the most decorated man is being involved in this kind of a thing, then you should be, you shouldn't be surprised about the Abba Kyari and the rest of them, even those who are even, of course, that does not, we are not taking the fact that we have some people who are very, very, very honest, who are clean, who have not soiled their hands, because we cannot be generalizing, but it is very, very difficult. You have to work hard in the sense that to look for those people, for you to be able to see those people. That is it. It's not looking too good. If you ask me, it is not looking too good. Not looking too good at all. Somebody was asking that, what is the difference between Tinubu, Abba Kyari, the rest of them, and Hush Puppy? You remember one time when this issue of Hush Puppy came on board? Yes, when the issue of Hush Puppy came up the last time, and she said, we have bigger Hush Puppy. Who is Hush Puppy? What does he have? the ones that we have in Nigeria, and they are the ones controlling the affairs of the people. Bigger hush puppies. Hush puppy now, when we talk of grand, when we talk of billions, those who are ripping off the masses, those who have sent a lot of the masses to their early grave, we have them at the end of our affairs. So what are we talking about? And that's why, from one of the reports we got, Abba Kyari threatening to do what? To expose them if they fail to extradite him, or if they prevent his extradition to the US. We know it's not going to be working in isolation. It didn't work in isolation. Since that time, maybe you have told him not to say anything. Of course, if really he knows that he's innocent, the usual, he would have just come out and said, no, all these allegations, I don't know what they're talking about, whether it was doctored or whatever. He would have even come out to make mention of that, but he quickly went to his Facebook page to delete what he said when the matter came up in the first place. He deleted it. What does that tell one? He would have left it, because he said his hands are clean. And people are saying, no worries, your hands are clean, but go to the place, go and answer to your calls. But this issue of dismissing him, we will see the end of it. We will know what they meant by that. We will know what they meant by that, because these people, you think that they are doing the right thing, but they have ulterior motives for them to have dismissed him. Like, in my opinion, I just believe that because it involves another country that does not take nonsense when it comes to investigation and going through the right channel and doing the right thing, just for them to be able to save their head, because they have seen the old damning reports, so they don't have choice. If this allegation had come from Nigerian soil, they won't do anything. Forget it. Everybody can just shout. You can shout to high heavens. They won't do nothing. Like we've been asking and been talking about. There were allegations before now. What happened? Nothing happened. So this they're then dismissing him now is what we need to know the reason why they do that, because these guys, they are something else. They are something else. So some people have said that dismissing him is not enough, that they should extradite it. But of course, the US government will follow due process. They follow due process. When it comes to one of their ones now, they'll be talking about a law and law and law. Arewa Group has come out to tell us, to warn FBI, that nothing must happen to Abba Kyari. Nothing must happen to him. Nothing will happen to him now. If he's innocent, nobody can rope him in. If you have not done anything, nobody can rope you in and say, oh, you have done this, you have not done that. If your hands are clean, you'll be vindicated at the end of the day.